We should be good to go now. So hello everybody, my name is Ryunn Eldred and welcome back to another live stream of the Outer Worlds. We are gonna start with Ellie and work our way through everybody. But we're doing a bunch of companion quests that is going to just kinda end on finishing out some more side quests. And I'm pretty sure my game okay, there we go. I was scared there for a second. Yep, going to Monarch. Hi, Cat. You wanna just kind of lay down for me? I don't know why both my cats need to be in my lap, but you know, it works. I'm just gonna keep my hands up here. Again, if you guys missed the last live stream, you can find it in the index card up above, in which we went to a whole new city. Finally, after being stuck on Monarch for like too many episodes to count. Now we're going back to Monarch to finish side quests. It's fun. Boom, boom. Come on. Sorry, my brother just literally messaged, like, bombed on me with some information. My cat's gonna just look into the camera for you guys. Bam. Okay, cool. We're back. I'm not trying to keep the controller blocking me, but, you know, my whole entire lap's covered with two cats that are literally laying on top of one another. I don't know if it's because my room's so cold and they're just huddling on my lap for warmth, but I won't complain. Let's see, what do we got here that is something I would need? Literally the drinks would be good. Energy cells, because I use nothing but energy weapons.
Oh, there.
There's a woman who knows what she wants and I like her. Okay. Hey, Catherine, I want to talk to you real quick.
Do we drink to the damage you've done? Or will I want to smash this bottle over your head?
Let's talk about something else. Can't talk to you about anything anyways, alright. Let's head over here to the insurance company.
You ready to get my money or what?
Let's get your money.
Well, well. Aren't you the very picture of good health and sound decision-making?
Sometimes.
However,
we try to be.
We can't make good decisions all the time. Consider whoopsie-daisy coverage. Please note that to make a claim under this policy, you must describe your error in detail before a panel of relatives over the age of 65. And also note that doing so nullifies the privacy and dignity clause.
I need to change the beneficiary of Marilyn Finhel's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Oh, what else can you tell me?
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market.
So how would I amend that
You can't,
claim?
of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork. Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud. That's for the best.
Yep.
What can I do for you?
That's all for now. I'm gonna face this wall as I put my gun away. We're gonna
Staying out of sight.
crouch around back here. Because theoretically, we would never do anything wrong. We're law-abiding citizens that would never do anything to damage or harm corporate reputation. Representation? You know what I mean.
Processing.
Well, let's do this real quick. Skills. Pick hack. Actually, revert. Let's get our sneak up there. 55, 80. Apply, yes, please and thank you. Inventory, oh my goodness, look at all that. Let's get some food up in our gut. Definitely some milk. Do we have anything with caffeine? Yes. That did nothing. I forgot to sleep before I got off the ship.
Real slick.
I try to be. Let's go here. View recent records. And change beneficiary to Ellie Finhill. Set up a dummy beneficiary account for Ellie. Talk to Ellie. Just leave here.
That action is not authorized. What do you think you're doing? Nothing
A word,
to
Captain?
optically process here.
Didn't realize you had mechs on the top balcony. Oh my god, there was a ladder up here this entire time. Platforming! Alright, Ellie, let's meet back down in the streets. You at, Ellie? Come on. Come on, Els.
Yes. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
You
Let's talk.
really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
How does it feel?
I've never been prouder to stand back and watch someone else work. I'm just glad
Oh,
my
well, thank
folks
you.
aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs. Yeah. The funny thing about getting what you want is then you gotta figure out what to do with it. I've never been much of a planner. Makes my eyeballs itch.
Who needs a plan? Figure it out as you go.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but you can't even count on a bribe making it into the right pocket. What's the point of planning for anything around here?
It's fair.
Hate to say it, but Halcyon's already there. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
Framed insurance check.
Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble? You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
I have old earth sentiment, alright? I'm a doer, not a talker. Let's just leave it at that. Friendship is important. What else are we fighting for if not for the people we care about?
You don't have to get all mushy about it.
I'm mushy.
Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Wouldn't want to be embedded to me, huh? Indebted.
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh? Something on your mind?
Gorgon, what can you tell me about this? Ellie gained the Beyond the Grave perk. See Ellie's details for more info. Nice. Alright. So now that we got her shit done here, we don't have to be on this horrific rock any longer. Because, truth be told, I fucking hate Monarch as a planet. This place sucks. I'd rather be back at the Emerald Graves dealing with all the horrible stuff they got there than dealing with the Centipealers and Mantiqueens and every other monstrosity this rock cooks up. My cats are so adorable, and I wish I could grab the camera to kind of just tilt it downwards to show you guys. They're like laying with each other on my legs, and they're just like snuggled up sleeping. I am a cat man. Alright, so now that we got her side quest done, let's look at our journal here. We got friendship dues. Harlow told you that, Felix. By killing a traitor named Rufus Trask. Should be found on the Groundbreaker. So, okay, I got 2 things I need to do on Groundbreaker. So we're gonna go there. Level up. Shots from Ellie's ability ricochet to a second nearby enemy. When this companion is downed, it takes damage to gain some armor for a short time. I actually kind of really like the ricochet bullets. That is cute. Alright, quick draw perks. Cost of bribes. Negative. Ooh. Alright, what do you get, kid? Felix has increased damage when using toss ball weapons. is down during combat. No, no. Immediately resetting. What weapons do I get you with? Toss ball, stick, and that? Sure, why not? Alright, so let's go ahead and travel over to the Groundbreaker. Which is going to be good for us. So we'll go there.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
I'm going to nap in Parvati's bunker. Because it's just closer, so let's sleep so we're well rested. Sam's near me, ain't he? The only time my character freaks out is when Sam gets close to him. Bam. Bam. What's this? Bread noodles. Bam. We are well rested and everything. So we'll actually go with these two yet again. Slim and Shine Diet Toothpaste. The toothiest, the toothpastries. Oh, my cats are all cuddle-buddied. I remember a point in time when these two cats hated each other too. Alright. So, we got a few missions we gotta do. We gotta help Corpo. Which I know is gonna piss off one of my two guys. Tuna, sliced bread. There we go, let me hit them energy cells. Energy cells.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Sugar gel flakes and purple berry flavored flour nuggets. Now with 12%.
Alright.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Gonna go back down to the back base. And we're gonna try this, because I know when we first ever played this game... Oos, you're slipping off my legs, buddy. I don't feel like having you scratch me on your whole way down.
I'm going.
You guys are outlaws.
The back bays are all the home we have, and the only home we need.
Yeah, but if I get rid of you guys, it's gonna do the Groundbreaker a service, right? Right? At least they'll give me some good loot. Oh, there we go. There's the good captain.
Neighbor from above. What brings you to my little moonlight kingdom? Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
No need for violence. Give me your lighter and the bounty disappears.
My flame? Shit. Little flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine. He's yours. Give him a good home.
Work smarter, not harder.
Well, that's a
Exactly.
relief. Wasn't too keen on the thought of coming to blows with you.
I'll miss my baby pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind.
Wait, the engraving on here, does this say Senita?
Keen eyes you got there. Sanita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding a few years back, and she wanted me to have something to remember her by.
McCred, is this another one of those situations where you're confusing reality with a mushroom trip?
Mushrooms put the reality in reality, Felix. Without mushrooms, it's all just unreal.
Now I feel like I'm tripping just from hearing that. I love his flamethrower. I want to kill him for that flamethrower. Because it's called Fahrenheit 451. Whatever the book is called. Listen, if I could complete missions. Various ingredients for... If I could complete missions without having to kill somebody, I will. Huh. Not sure what I could do with bloodworm. Breadworm blood, but I'll take it. And now we get to turn in bounty work stuff. We're not even having to kill the target, which is great because I didn't know if I'd have to kill the target or not. And I mean, technically, I'm an outlaw. So why would I want to kill fellow outlaws unless, you know, the caps are, or not caps, but chips are right? Murder. Put my gun away.
CNT, I can't believe it's not yours. If I were able to
It's like, am I about to get attacked by a little tiny sprat? Because I'll field goal that little shit. Here we are.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
Hey, Rosanna.
You mind? Trying to have a moment here.
I'm looking for a guy by the name of Rufus Trask.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson? All right. I'm gonna take your word for it. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know. Please, just make it quick. That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to. Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished.
Alright.
A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
Sounds familiar, Felix.
So Clyde sent Trask the same message he sent me. What's the problem?
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus. Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
He didn't tell you anything about Harlow?
No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I. Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
Alright, cool. So we got more information on stuff we need to be at. I want to hit the rest and go and then sublight. Hi, you.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
Let me see
Won
what
a
you got for
charming
sale.
copper kettle off that
Gladys.
girl who runs the pub.
Spades. Don't really got anything I need. Kind of sucks. I feel like as an information broker and black marketeer, you should have more crap, Gladys.
C&P chicken and potatoes at C&P.
Hi, Oos. Oos, I know you have a really poor spatial awareness, so please don't flip your body off of me.
Is it
Let's
done?
talk. Not yet.
I see. If you need directions to Byzantium, it's the big fancy one. Can't miss it.
Do you know anything about the assault cruiser Cornelius
Not
Vanderbilt?
as much as I'd like. The board dispatched it to Earth on a resupply mission, I think. Why? Interesting. It's possible the board wanted the cruiser to disregard ancillary tasks. But to what end? I'll have someone look into it. But for the moment, we're pissing in the wind and shooting in the dark. Considering how you get around, you'll probably find answers before I do. She's a traitor to her species. I'll rest easy once I know she's dead. Easier, anyway. Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab. We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gates, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep. I'm on a low-patience, high-stress diet at...
Alright. Phileas Sweeney. Part of me just really wants to jump off. Actually, I could just literally fast travel to my ship. Boom! So now we gotta go to the Emerald Vale where Nyoka and Felix both have their companion quests at. And then I think after I do Felix and Nyoka's companion quest, the only one I have left is Sam, if Sam ever needs to go anywhere. Which I don't see why he would, because he's just a sanitation ship.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Go. Deselect, select, let's go. It's not the worst, unless it's Port's worst. Yes, you're falling. My cats are so adorable. I really wish you guys could see a picture of them or something. They're just passed out, all cute like. Alright, give me my stuff. We'll go here and buy more ammo, because you can never have enough ammo. Oh, some 2-hour energies. Feels so weird being back in Edgewater after all this time.
We're about to ruin your day. Nice one. But we're good.
Elegy. Alright. Listen, I am so above your guys' pay grade now. You all should just give up. I'm not even using my good gun. That's how higher up I am than all of y'all. Now I'm gonna step across a bunch of landmines and blow myself to Kingdom Come. Right. Here we go. Marauders. I love the fact that I'm still using kind of the same gun I started this game off with. Give me all that so I can loot you guys later. Listen, friends, y'all don't want to start shit with me.
Yeah, now that was fun.
I'm being very sincere.
Got it.
And you see, Felix, this is how you do stuff. You know what? I remember distinctively. I think there was something I couldn't access in one of these. Because I was just not a high enough level yet. Who knows, though? I don't feel like re-looting through every building. I'll just continue to kick ass and take names later. Oh, it looks like Trask is hiding out at the old farm area. Maybe. Let me look at the map real fast. Botanical Gardens, abandoned industrial zone. Well, you know, I kind of got to.
Love a good brawl.
Where do you think you're hiding? Ooh, pinged right next to him.
You're the best
Go.
there ever was.
Thank you, Felix. You're like an adoring fan. Fan, not fan. Hey. You're gonna fall off my lap, dude. And I don't feel like getting clawed the shit out of while you sit there and be like, oh no! Alright. There we go. Oh shit!
That's the last of them.
We're hungry and thirsty from that endeavor. What happened to all the enemies? Did they just explode? Weird. Alright. Let's put our guns away. Let's eat. So that way we're doing good here. Hi guys! Let me just run all up on you guys. Stop!
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
That's right, Harlow said you betrayed him. Your wife told me where to find you.
Former wife. And if you so much as hurt a hair on Rosanna's head, I will put you in the ground.
Relax, she's fine.
Yeah, okay. I'm having a conversation with a hired killer, but I'm supposed to relax. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Why did you
How do I
betray
know
him?
that I can trust you?
Neither of us trust Harlow, that's a start.
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You can't be serious. I've known the guy for years.
Yeah, that's about how I reacted when I found out. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes. Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
If you've got proof, let's see it.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent. Because he's for sale, anything the board can buy, the board will buy, and that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
What was Harlow doing for the board?
Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse. Take it you've made up your mind.
I'm not going to kill you, Trask, but I'm going to ask for your ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Take care. Alright. So... let's go this way, and we're going to check on everything for Nyoka. I like the ships closing in over there. Is there something down here I don't know? Primal nest discovered. Do a little bit of killing. Seeing what all we could find here. Get rid of these guys while I can, make this area safer to traverse.
Take him down!
I like this gun. Pick up old reliable. I don't think old reliable was all that reliable there, buddy. I mean, I'll take it. Normal hide. Primal hide. Primal brain. Alright, cool. And that's the primal nest. Done so easy now that I'm a higher level. God, I should have came here sooner to do it. Or I should have waited and did all the side quests as the level I'm at now, so that way it would have been a breeze going through the Emerald Vale. I remember running through here with Pravati and Max, just like continuously needing to reset because everybody died. Or every time I tried to do something, I was just immediately getting everybody just murked. Alright, so we're going to run 300 clicks that way. Which is going to be intriguing. I know there's Roberts over this way. Maybe no more Roberts after I've killed them out the first time. I'll take that. I'll just follow the path this way. Expansion sites over here. Good job, us. Oh, look at this vending machine. Give me the water. Give me the 2-hour energy. Please give me energy cells.
Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it. Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there? Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
You might want to stay there.
I'm sorry, Nyoka.
Oh, they ain't gonna need the bananas and this stuff anymore. They ain't gonna need that. See what's in their kitchen. Anything we could take in the kitchen? A frozen dinner? You know what, Nyoka? I'll make that one right for you. Take all this stuff. What else we got in here? Guess let's look at the horrible truth. Rum and something. Its displayed is faded and buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what looks like Rebecca's final entries. Law helped me, but Anderson was right. We should have never taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled, or I don't know what. The town won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we were stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there were no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here, there's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from wherever we can. Anderson is about ready to sign up. He offered his life in service to Spacer's Joyce just so he could take a shower. Clara, I hope the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch's a living hell. We were sick of getting sick, of boiled Rapidon and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub, of fighting day in and day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here, settle down, but this place ain't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We never should have left. I just thought maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Marauders at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me, not alive anyway. I've seen what those monsters do.
They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. I'd leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister.
Let's grab it all. Becca. Star-Crossed Troopers. Well, time to get your viewpoint on this.
At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth. Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick. That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Alright, cool. Give me a second while I reload this.
Nice work! I am a storm!
Where'd the other one go? We had one more. There was 3. Are we just ignoring the fact that there was 3? We're ignoring the fact that there was 3. We're just gonna keep running on our merry way here. Take all. Take all. Take all. Take all. Yep, there was a good old bounty board over that way. Completed it, so no point in just running through killing all the marauders again. I'm shocked she didn't want, like, us to kill all the marauders. What's up here? Is this the volcano? I'm pretty sure this is the volcano. Yeah, it is. Felix and Felix. One ring to rule them all. We're just going back to the ship. We are going back to the ship. So I wonder if Sam will have like a companion quest? Because is Sam technically a companion, or is he just a robot? Would that also be saying like... Both my missions are here, so let's go to the landing pad first.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Run this way. What up, my kitty cat? Huh? What are you doing, my kitty kitty? Give you some butt pats. Give you little scratchy scratches. Yeah, you're just happy. I'm happy you're in here, Whiskey, because you don't normally like to hang out inside the house. You like to be outside. But I guess it's getting a little too cold for you to be outside, huh, buddy? I get one from each area, don't I?
Don't mess with us. Stand your ground!
What? It's down this way. Hi. Right, control armor. Mock apple cider.
That's one down!
Alright, well, everybody's dead in this cave. So we're just gonna go ahead and leave. Let's get out of here. Come on, Felix, you just scared the shit out of me, buddy.
Here we go!
There we go. See how this buddy's doing in here still. Yep, look at all you sprats.
Greetings, Junior Excavator.
Eventually he'll make his way through the cave. I won't do anything about it, but he'll make it there eventually, everybody. Let's see here. Our hacking. Let's put that at 90. Like, I'm not really sure what I want to do with all this, but I'll just upgrade that. You're gonna have what I'm looking for on you because you're a big bad. And recharge because I feel like we are getting low on ammo, even though I can't see my ammo because I have literally that camera blocking the bottom corner of the screen.
Here they come!
Watch this!
Drop kick that motherfucker.
Covering you!
Good job, you guys. Alright.
Going silent.
Take him down!
That's how it's done, Captain.
Boss!
Here they come.
Okay, so my mind control ray is a little broken. But I'll get him with the thunder. Captain's log, independent firefighter getaway sticks. I wanted to retire on Groundbreaker. One more job, I told myself. Never had any trouble. Huh. unfortunate. Ammo. Heavy ammo. What is that? Axe. Some bits. What about the big guy? Where did the big guy drop? What about you over here, Sublight Thug? Why is Sublight way out here? Ah, here we go. The Mega. Let's keep going. There we go, we got all the glands we need. We did it, guys. We did it.
Thank you. Perfection.
Let's look up here, because, you know, the explorer in me wants to find out more. Yeah, so we're good. We're just great. What do we got here? Oh, reliable. Journal weapon, map. That's where I want to go. Iron ship, UDL. Fast travel back to our ship. Take a little nappy poo. Eat some grub. Then go and deal with Felix's issues. And then return to Monarch to deal with Ellie's issues, cause yeah. Even have a broken bone. Sleep for 8 hours. Pair. Base, and we'll still keep Nyoka and Felix. Slices, dices, cauterizes. Plasma cutter. Actually, what I want to do, because I'm not sure I'm making the right choice in this section, I want to save while I'm on my ship. Let me run back up in here. And we're gonna save. One, I haven't saved in a while, and my Xbox does have a history of crashing. So it's savey saves. Let's continue. Alright. Let's make sure there's nothing here at Harlow's
Now there's a
base
proper
that we can
encampment.
Clyde must be inside.
Yep, the mechanicals scare me, dude. I have mechanical phobia. Listen, pirates, we steal.
That
Oh.
queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up?
Squads are gross. Take 'em, please.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon. Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are. Fucking right we are.
Hells yeah. Okay. And before we go do that, let's go ahead and hit friendship dues.
Clyde
Felix.
Harlow, agent of the board. Yeah, that sounds even more insane out loud than it did in my head. I'm not sure what to think right now. You told me to be suspicious, but I never imagined Clyde would stoop to informing for the establishment. Then again, Trask knew he was a dead man. Could have been trying to shift the blame. I've been trying to tell myself Clyde's got some sensible explanation for all this, but I just don't know. None of this is making a lick of sense to me right now. I think we need to have a word with Clyde.
Alright, buddy, but I'm telling you, we found evidence already. He's guilty, no matter which way you spin the tale. He's guilty. And guy was probably gonna just use you and have you as a scapegoat.
What's the word? Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life. That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand? Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this.
My batteries are
That
about to
miserable
die.
wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for. You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face. How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Incoming! Here I go.
Get back. Okay. It's really stealing if they're dead. I'm more or less at this point just picking everything off.
Coming back.
Listen, buddy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have had to kill your childhood friend, but, you know, he left me no real choice. Logs, acquisition, memo, boom. Yeah, we're sneaking through this. Every one of them deserves to die.
Yeah, fucker!
That's the last of him!
I really hope this doesn't negatively impact Felix. I feel like it will just because, you know, it's Felix. Also, we're like completely eliminating every marauder here. It's kind of an insane task, if you ask me.
What was that?
Jackass is incoming!
Like, never have I stolen so much shit in one go.
We're alive.
Alright, cool. Volker. Let's go back to our ship. Alright, we did it. We absolutely decimated all of those enemies. My little whiskey whisk just wants to sleep. Probably feels good to sleep in a warm room for a change, huh, whiskey? Alright. Alright, listen, buddy, I'm sorry.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Never really know what's going on inside somebody's skull.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me. I just hope I never turn out like that. Selling my soul for a fistful of bits. Thanks for the vote of confidence, boss. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Felix on the ship?
Hey, shit'll get off the pot, damn it. Are you listening in there? You can't be hogging the facilities for 40 damn minutes. You ought to see Ellie. You got a condition or something.
What you doing, Max? Alright. So we got all that down, which means the next place we need to go is back to fucking Monarch. Because if we don't go to Monarch enough... Ugh. Back at Fallbrook.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Let's go, Pavati. I like having Parvati with me. She a crewmate, you know what I'm saying? I'll wake up in the morning, then I'll head outside. Alright, come on, you two. We got a ways to travel. Oh! Give me a second. I gotta switch batteries. Come on. Let me get unstuck. There we go. Bam. Bam. Shazam. There we go. Me. Thank you. Raise your right hand. Okay, hopefully my audio is still on point. I don't know. I think I may have had a discrepancy between the video audio. Bam bam, it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Order yours today. In-rays are an exotic effect. Okay, the original naming scheme for planets of the Halcyon colony was chosen by the head of the Halcyon Holdings corporate board. Yeah, I just fucking love being back on this planet. Where are you heading at? Alright. Got you here. Got you here. Got a little candid stuff. Fuck that. I don't want to fucks with the Manta Queen right now. Listen, if I could go a direct pathway with no enemies, it's the way I'm gonna take it. Hate Monarch. Get him. You're good. Or are you saying sorry to the guy you brutally murdered with your hammer? Either which way, you're good.
You got it, Captain! Don't mess with us.
Good job, you guys.
So the ship talks? Do all ships do that?
I can't say for certain, since I only ever been on this one. Ada's something special, though, ain't she?
Ada. What is it? She? It? I'm a bit fuzzy on the details.
Used to be, I thought she was a simulated intelligence. You know, a long series of commands telling her how to react to certain inputs.
You used to. What do you think now?
Well, I worked with a lot of machines, and ain't none of them like her. They can be pretty smart, but mostly they're rule books with a voice box. Ada's different.
One of life's mysteries, I suppose. I don't trust it. If it crashes us into a star, I'll be a mite upset.
It's quite funny because one of the endings you could literally get is flying the ship into the sun. Listen, I just want to go this way. I know this game wants me to make some big and heroic adventure to doing all this other shit. I don't want to. Quite literally just want to kill this Manta Queen and be done with it. I am unequivocally exhausted with this place. And if I ever return, it's gonna be too soon. Alright, Nyoka. Moment of truth.
Whew. Here we go.
Sorry to cut you off, I'm just dehydrated and would like some plain and pure water.
I haven't set foot in here since... Wow. I'm ready. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Here we go.
Sharon. The Mantisaur Hive. The place with all my favorite monstrosities. Oos, I need you to lay down, buddy. I don't want you climbing up me. Oh, God. Yep. There you go, buddy. Yep. Climb right up on that shoulder. You're good. Just take a nap. Relax, you know? Take a load off. I know you've worked so unbelievably hard today. Actually, I kind of like you up there because it's keeping my shoulder like very nice and warm. And I dig that. What I don't dig is walking through this Mantisaur cave. Because my least favorite monster so far has been the Mantisaur. I have a feeling we're gonna fight another big one like we did in that mission earlier. Like 1 or 2 episodes ago. And that's no bueno. Carcass. Trino.
Hell of a job.
so the Queen Mantisaur isn't here yet.
Nicely done.
Energy cells, light ammo, come on. It's a dead body here. Flywheel. This shit. Okay, just because I'm curious what's back this way. Assuming that's where it's gonna come from.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur. Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building. We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first. But for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable. More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials, negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name, 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong. Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental. Big mistake.
I need you to get up higher. Cool. Goose, I'm not in the mood to deal with this right now. Alright, Oos. Thank you for that. You're a big part of why I just died. Hope you know that, you little shit. I'm kidding, I love you. I don't blame you for anything. Okay, let's go back in here and kick all that butt and listen to all that sob story over again. Yay! Can I steal this, please and thank you? Thank you. Yep, I want to steal everything all over again. Go. All right. Take all. Reload my gun here. Mag pack. Yes, yes. Open, 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 open. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Grab, grab. Grab. Mountain rifle. Now look, it's not out of the fact that I don't care about you, Nyoka. It's about the fact that I just really don't want to listen to all this over again. That I'm gonna skip through all this dialogue.
You know, I thought but the first night, Mom, it's because there's no. Now here they come. Okay, go on, keep going, keep going. Go, Oos.
there we go. All right, Nyoka, please give me some good news.
Circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you. You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest. What? Why? Them's painful memories, Captain. Huh. That ain't a bad point. All right, Captain. Thanks.
I've never seen the game go to a black screen. There we go. Let me take all this. Chase and tail. You came back to us in the end. One of the very few who deserved better. His most egregious crime was having the gall to die before me. The closest thing to a sister that I ever lost. Damn. But with that being said, I have no more companion quests. Skills. I am at 90% with the hacking. Let's go find what I need for the hacking. The place to do it. Hopefully by then I could kill enough creatures to kinda boost myself up to get the weapon. Can I mark it? I can. Right, and now we're running. Alright, let's keep going. Gosh, Pravati, stop being so kind to him. Had Had an explosion go off near me, so now I'm concussed. Just feels great. Wish I was concussed all the time. Alright. Why did that Mantiqueen take so much more damage than a regular Mantiqueen? Because I feel like I've killed Mantiqueens in the past that were easier than that. Oh great, a Mega Mantiqueen. Just what I wanted, more issues.
Here we go. We're not getting through. Cross isn't working. Can't get past that armor. On your left, Captain.
Fuck! Yep, nope, we're running. We're just running, crew. What shit do I have right now?
You got it, Captain.
There we go. Loading.
To shreds, you say?
Damn, guys, I'm hella tired. Hammer of Olympus? Huh. Fuck. I should have saw that coming. Whiskey, are you okay, buddy? Just napping away. Dude, you've been sleeping on me for 2 hours. Must be getting no sleep. Map. Head to the old unreliable. Skip all the traveling that I just got done doing. Oh, hi, my buddy. Yeah, I'm shaking your paw. Probably like, leave me alone, dude. I'm so tired. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry, buddy, but I want to put you down because, oh, I want to get comfortable in my chair. I'm starting to sweat. Should probably turn off my heater soon. Hi, everybody. Alright. So I do gotta kind of go back all the way to get the Thor's hammer.
Yes. Knock, knock.
We. Why did I think it would have been a good idea to jump off that cliff, dude? Why is that my natural gamer response is like, hey, let's go cliff jumping. That'll be fun. I'm a dork sometimes, guys.
I'm real sorry about your friends, Nyoka. Ain't no one deserves to go like that. Certainly not folks just trying to get by.
Thanks for saying that. You know, after seeing so many people get chomped, trip into sulfur pools, shot by marauders, I always figured we'd die young. But just because you expect it doesn't make it any easier. Oh shit. Next chance we get, I'm buying you a Spectrum bottle, so we can proper drown this melon.
Eyes up!
Yeah, get out of here.
You're not getting through. That's the last of them.
Where were we?
I forget, what's up with you
Hello
over here?
there. A word, if I may be so bold? Well now, here I thought those mantisaurs had peacefully exited the premises. But you're a simpler explanation. Thanks for the assistance. Name's
Oh my god,
Weston.
have I never
Every
talked
once
to
in a
this
while,
guy?
I set up shop along these here roads. You find yourself in need of care to...
Sure, show me what you got, buddy. What's this? Retro rockets? Okay, I'll take some of those. Why not? I'll take one of those. Cool, I forget you're a merchant. Oh my god, dude, if that would have murdered me. You're good, Pravati. Provided me with the support I need. I think the only bad thing is we have no enemies here and I still have a little bit more XP to gain. Which does not do me good. Alright, let's look at our character sheet here. $90. Skills +5. Melee, one-handed melee, persuade, tech skills +5. Weapon, tech skills +5, one-handed melee. Heavy weapons, defense, tech skills +5. Lockpick. Safecracker's jacket, that gives a lockpick +10. Sneak, block. Dodge. Inspiration. Come on, tech skills +5. Inspiration. So that puts me at what? 90? What do you mean? Oh my god. So wait, I just need stealth skills then. Do I have stealth skills? Persuade. Range skills. Skills. Cause bleeding. Cause bleeding duration. Tech skills. Inspiration. Lockpick. Tech. Inspiration. Dodge. Range weapon. Two-hand melee. Lock. Sneak. Melee. Block. Lockpick. Defense. Heavy weapon. Shit, I should have brought fucking Vicar Max with me. He would have helped me get this. Isn't there a workbench in here? I don't know why I feel like I remember a workbench being here. Map. The old unreliable. Bam, bam. What? Are you wanting back over here? Come on. Ow! Fucker, why'd you have your claws out? That
You're
hurt.
adjusting before you pull. You're
Oh.
anticipating it. You.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
Modify leaded. Constructionist. Leaded Mark II. Let's do this. Rating 5. Ranged weapon, silver tongue, dialogue and leadership, melee and defense, ranged weapon. Sounds. Range, armor degradation, carrying capacity, walk speed, sprint speed, dodge distance. Well, not what I was looking for, but fudge it.
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work.
Transfer. Intimidate. Lie. Melee. Damage to creatures. Defense. Engineering perception. Dialogue. Leadership persuade. Sneak attack. Weapon. Take that. Alright, so MSI Ellie armor, heavy constructionist gear could go in there. Lockpick needs to go in there. Yeah, that's good. That's all good.
Machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like...
Good handy dandy Vicar coming with me now. Meow. What if I shaved you bald, Whiskey? Would you be upset with me if I made you a hairless kitty? If I turned you into your lovely, chubby, lovey self into a sphinx, or a hairless cat, whatever the fudge they're called. Let me take a puff.
You seen Arthur today?
I wake up in the morning and I head outside.
You cannot understand the problem until you free yourself from the desire for an answer.
Yeah, thank you, Vicar. We needed your philosophies. Exact reason why we hired you. Dude, even in slow motion, I missed all those hits. It's embarrassing.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Damn! He had your back, Pravati. And... boom, boom, boom. Let's go! Reload. Feel the thunder, thunder.
Might I ask how you are faring, Ms. Hope?
I'm not winded. Honest. My, boot was untied.
You don't need to keep up appearances. You're among friends. We would never leave you behind.
I like this version of the Vicar. I don't like the fact that there isn't an enemy up here. Come on, Vicar, give me enough, give me enough. Yay! The stone was only used by UDL. Letter written by Chairman Rockwell, however, is approximately in his ton of vocabulary with a 99%. Research data, research level 1. Loop to create a controlled and predictable spread of the substance. Management was catchy your name though. Powell and Chastity have started to show interest in the project. Someone found my underwear drawer with gloop. Oh, filled. Can't read. Chastity used the gloop gun in our office paintball game yesterday. She said it was a mistake, but this was the third time she's made the same mistake. What? We're pursuing one of our many outlets and enjoying our fine selection of employee compliance equipment. Offhand comment that could be construed as an indirect insult to Chairman Rockwell. We did it. We got the gloop gun. What does this thing do? Old reliable gloop gun? About to find out, huh? On Whiskey, we about to cover everything in gloop. About to recover that hammer for Pravati. Because, I mean, now that I got everybody's stuff done, I could just run around with companions I care about. Like Pravati and Ellie.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicar.
Yes, the plan. A ridiculous notion. There is an underlying universal order that predetermines everything. I was quite full of myself, haranguing everyone, going on and on. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Come on, run, 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 run. Yeah, I don't really care about fighting the Mega Mantic Queen.
Find his caps, don't mess with us. Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Damn, Vicar! You learned that in prison? I have no idea if this gun is good or not. It's like a part of me wants to believe as a science weapon this should have been good. But at the same time, I feel like I am not doing any damage with this.
I'll take your confession now.
Okay, okay. No. Oh my god. Yeah, I might end the episode here because it's going to make me do all of that all over again, and I'm just not really ready to deal with all that. Huh, buddy. was right there too. Okay, everybody, we're ending the episode here. I'm gonna go off stream and gather the weapons. You've already seen me grab both once already, so it doesn't quite matter. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, share with your friends, for the part, rock at dog, whomever you got to share videos with. As always, if you missed something and you're watching on YouTube, you can find in the bottom left end screen annotation a little link over to the beginning of the Outer Worlds playlist. We're doing it here on Supernova difficulty. The other in-screen annotations will link you to some Fallout stuff, like Fallout 76, Fallout 1, and Fallout 4. And hit the bell icon to be notified when videos come out. We'll see you in the next live stream. Toodaloo, everybody, as soon as I get out of the streaming area.